My name is Michelle Morris. I am an architect. I've been an architect for about 35 years and bought this very small apartment, which was quite challenging to try and fit everything into it. Now that I have it, I look at it as an extremely efficient use of space. And I have everything I need, and with enough room to cook to actually use it. In as much as I was the architect for the project, I did have a general contractor and obviously an electrician and a plumber, but I had to coordinate them. And I would say the biggest challenge when it came to the kitchen, because we already knew where the existing gas line was and we were working with that location, and the plumbing was fairly straightforward. Challenges were with the electrical locations, and part of it was the electrician not understanding the drawing, me not perhaps understanding the drawing, and in a couple of instances the locations I don't think were in the first series of drawings. They were indicated incorrectly, and I was working with those. They changed as time went on, but I did not pick up that change. But that's a normal job site coordination, which certainly happens on each job, and I would say they were very helpful in kind of coming up with solutions. Which is really all I cared about. And all in all, we ended up with power where it needed to be, and the lights working. I would say that one of the nicest surprises of the whole thing, and this happens with design, home design in particular, sometimes you have a concept, you have an idea, and when it's realized, it's not quite what you had in mind. Now, granted, there was no inches to really miss on this one, but when the entire kitchen was installed in such an incredibly tight space, I was very happy with the realization of the design. What I picked, and in as much as you're only seeing with a kitchen this small, the apartment is equally small. And so what I didn't want was your eye to be abruptly stopped with a very heavy color, but I also didn't want to have a white kitchen. So what I chose was it's some sort of glass front on these. And so I picked a pale gray, which has also been used in other parts of the apartment. And on the interior, it's a whitish, very pale, I think they call it platinum color. And I didn't want a backsplash in the top material because I really didn't want the eye to be drawn to it as a stop point. So I went with their glass-faced cabinets. I have a stone top, a thin cut stone top, which is actually a local for New England material. And then I used it's a ribbed white tile for the backsplash. 2 cooktops from Gaggenau, a Sub-Zero under-counter refrigerator, the sink, and then I have a dishwasher drawer by Fisher Bakewell. And that's about it for the entire kitchen. You have to pay attention to really how you use your kitchen, and not what the magazines may or may not tell you, or what you think, oh, well, if I had a big kitchen, this is what I would do with it. Your patterns are pretty set. They may end up being nicer in a kitchen that's laid out better and is equipped better. But I think if you know how you use it, how you entertain in it, where you want to go with that aspect of it, the designers at the kitchen center can help you get there. I think disappointment comes when you hand over too much to a designer, and they'll design a lovely kitchen for them, but it may not be what you actually, or how you live your life. So that's what I would go in fully armed with: how you use your kitchen, and then the looks that you like.